India came of age in the United States with an epic show at Madison Square Garden. Prime Minister Narendra Modi seems to have hit all the right buttons, with even US Congressman heaping praise on him. Congressman Aaron Schock, in an exclusive interview with our managing editor Rahul Kawal, admitted that US denying a visa to Modi might have been a mistake.
You saw Modi here. What did you make of Modi's speech?
Well, I think now the world has seen and the U.S. has seen what the state of Gujarat and all of India sees, which is a man with not only vision, a man with achievable goals, and also a man who has delivered. I met him several years ago. I was the first U.S. official to greet Prime Minister, or rather Chief Minister Narendra Modi in Gujarat and Ahmedabad, and was so impressed then. It was obvious why U.S. businesses were investing there, why the sanitation of Ahmedabad had turned around, and he stressed to me then that he had to, in order to lift people out of poverty, you have to have them educated, but you also have to have them clean and healthy. And yesterday at Central Park, he talked to the youth of America about the importance of sanitation and helping him through social media and Bollywood actors change the hearts and minds of the Indian population. He can pay for porcelain, as he says. He can pay for the toilets, but people have to be able to want to use them and to improve sanitation.
What did you make of the fact that he had a packed Madison Square Garden? Several American politicians tell us they're envious.
He had 30. He had 30. Let me tell you something. No foreign leader comes to the United States of America on a Sunday afternoon in New York City and has 30 members of Congress from all over the country fly here to meet him on Sunday. That does not happen. This is completely unprecedented to get this kind of a welcome and kind of reception from U.S. Congress, Republicans and Democrats, House and Senate, on a Sunday afternoon at a packed Madison Square Garden. It shows two things. One, an equal amount of excitement and hope in this leader, and second, a desire genuinely by the Congress to work with India and its new leader for strategic reasons. India, more than Pakistan or Afghanistan or China, should be our partner in that region of the world. It's a democracy. There's the rule of law. You believe in human rights like we do, unlike many of the other folks in that region of the world. And so our Congress wants to work with India. We want our militaries to work together and to be our ally in that region to keep the peace. And second, it's the largest democracy on earth. You have 1.3 billion people, a billion more than the United States. To the degree your economy grows, it's good for U.S. businesses as well. So that's why you had this overwhelming outpouring of support.
What were the congressmen and the senators discussing with each other when they were seeing Modi in farm?
Is he a real deal? He said, is this guy for real? We like what we hear. But look, I think he demonstrated it in his speech. He didn't wait to get to negotiate with the president. He didn't wait to offer up some quid pro quo in exchange for what he wanted to do. He said, listen, I'm changing our visa laws. I'm going to make it easier for American citizens who want to come to India to travel for pleasure or to do business. We're going to change the rules and make it easier for you to do so. That is an olive branch. It's rolling out the red carpet, cutting the red tape, which has been emblematic of the Modi administration.
In your view, what's the message that's gone out today from Madison Square Garden to Capitol Hill and to White House?
It's, first of all, that you have an overwhelming bipartisan majority of Congress that wants to work with this man in advance of the president. Usually the president has to convince Congress to work with foreign leaders. This is a situation where Congress is telling the president, we want to work with this man.
Do you think America made a big mistake by denying Modi a visa for about a decade?
Absolutely, unequivocally, a huge mistake. And I said that publicly, and I said it to our State Department. And I'm very saddened and disappointed that it took his election of Prime Minister for him ultimately to get the visa. But Modi is a peaceful man. He's a forgiving man. And I think he demonstrated it by coming here, as he has, with an open arm and an open hand to work with this nation that hasn't always been so hospitable to him. And I think that is emblematic of the kind of leader you want, someone who doesn't hold grudges, who doesn't look at the past, but rather is looking forward in how these two countries can move together.